Hey, 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 great day to you all. I hope that you've all woken up super grateful to be alive again another day in this experience. Oh, I just love these purple flowers. I'll share them with you. Yeah, they're just so beautiful. So like I was saying, I hope that you've been able to tell yourself all of those amazing things that you needed to hear this morning. Like you're strong, you're smart, you're beautiful, you're capable. Yeah, you're going to flow like water over rocks with ease and great force. Yeah. Have a good day. You know, water will find its way. And if you're 70% water, why wouldn't you find your way? And why wouldn't you flow like water over rocks? You know, it would only make logical sense to calm your waters and flow. And what's the easiest thing to do when you're in rapids or, you're in a high current? If you're in the water, just float through it, right? If you panic or if you get fearful, well, majority of the time you'll drown. Yeah, so, be who you gotta be in this experience and flow through it all, because, you're just supposed to be. No matter what it is that we gotta live, you're just supposed to be. Well, in that state of just being, what are you being? Are you being sad? Are you being discouraged? Are you being unmotivated? Are you being stuck, stagnant? Like you've damned your own flow? Are you feeling unloved, unworthy? Are you feeling sad? Are you feel like you've lost so much in your life that you can't go on? Are you feeling like you can't control your mind or your thoughts? Do you feel like you can't control outcomes? Do you feel like you can't control your own decision making? Do you feel like you can't control your own being? And you're just feeling the effects of what life is doing to you? Because if you are, I highly encourage you to step into your flow today of what is fueling you. And what is that? Feel love over worry. Yes, all the time. Feel that love within yourself before you even step out into the world. Because guess what? You got to consciously create your state, because everything that you think, say, and do is backed by your state of being. Yeah. It all comes down to a person's state of being. And it's all about energy. And you can tell by looking in somebody's eyes if they're insecure. And you can tell if you're looking in somebody's eyes and they're unloving. Yes, you can. You can read that shit right in their energy. Only if you're tapped into yours. I'll share the water with y'all this morning. Yeah, big boy, I'll take off my shoes. You could go in there. Yeah, come on. I'll take off my shoes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool off this morning. Hey, bitty boo. Ooh, a little bit heavy, eh, for you? A little bit heavy for you this morning, huh? Okay, it seems like it's going to follow us this morning. Let's move this way and see if it does. You want some water? Because like I said, everything and anything that you think, say, and do is fueled by your state of being. So what is your state? Have you consciously created your state this morning to be grateful and to hold the high frequency vibe within yourself of joy and bliss and excitement? Have you given yourself the love that you need before you show up for anything or anybody in the world? Because your state of being is what produces everything in your life. But what state of being are you living from? What have you adopted for yourself? What is it that you believe to be real? Well, I believe today to be real that I am an expression of universal divine love, eternally and infinitely. And I believe the love flowing through me is like this. Literally. Okay, my cup is overflowing. And this is what overflowing. When your cup is overflowing, it means to be full consciousness and actually be embodying full love universally. So your cup is not overflowing as it should be until you actually make sure it is. And a lot of people think it is, but thinking and knowing is two different things. You know, and I gotta share that water with y'all. That's magnificent this morning. Yeah, but that is how your energy is supposed to flow. Big time. It's like that through you. Come, Biggie Boo, let's go. Watch it. Where's the family coming with the dog? Good girl, come on. Yeah, we'll walk. See, my dog doesn't react to other dogs as long as they don't bark. And there was a family with a young child coming in with a family dog. So, you know, by the water, I'll keep it moving and let them enjoy that space. Because I have definitely enjoyed the space. Yeah, it's such a beautiful morning already. Let me share the sun with you. You know, what do I do with the sun every morning? Well, I intentionally allow all of the sun's rays to penetrate into every cell of my body. Big head, you don't want to walk the regular way this morning? Hey, you don't want to walk that way? No? You want to go this way? Okay, we'll go this way. But I intentionally allow that sun to fuel my state of being. Yes. You know, flowing from love and the power of it wears down any restriction or limitation because you love yourself enough not to drink the poison of life and the experiences. You transmute every lower density into a higher one. You bring it all back to love with your state of being, but you can't transmute or bring anything back to love if you don't feel like a loving person. Like, look, that's why assholes get along well with each other. That's why drunks get along well with each other. That's why drug addicts get along with each other. This is because it's the same level. Water finds its own level, right? So, yes, birds of a feather flock together. It's as simple as that. Yes, that's just the way it is. So, you know, you don't tolerate what you don't condone. Simple. You don't engage where you know it's not right. When you're a loving person, you don't. You know, there's a magnificence to the mastery of self. There really is. And that's when the magic happens. Self-mastery is a self-discovery adventure that is unlike anything else on this planet. And to be able to master self, to flow freely through life without worry is, you know, I talk about it all the time. Any reaction biologically in your body when there's energy flowing through you, which is emotions. Emotions is energy flowing through you. And energy, we're influenced by energy all the time. We're influenced more by the emotions of others and our thoughts, which create our emotions. Like, come on. This place, like, I don't understand. There's somebody living here. How do people let this get like this? You know, they own properties and they just let it get like that. I don't know. That's not being grateful for what they have. You know, because there's so many others that would love to have that and take care of it. Oh my, don't get into that, Tobi, this morning, because your state is a wonderful state. And you've created your state to be just that. And nothing externally can influence that at all. It's all just a mere experience. It's all it is. And you got to flow freely through it with no restriction, distortion, or boundary. No, today's a magical day. You know, I got to share these flowers with you. I just love all these flowers. Look at that. I just love the flowers. I really do. I really, really do. Come on, big head. Yeah. But what's your state of being? Because everything from that point, your ideas come from that. Just put it this way, if you're not feeling good, and if you're not lifting yourself up, well then your ideas, your thoughts, your speech, and your actions come from the same vibration that you hold within yourself. So if you are not loving to yourself, you cannot have loving ideas, and you cannot have loving thoughts, and you cannot have loving speech, and you cannot have loving actions for yourself or for anybody else. No. If you are living in shame and blame and guilt and denial. No. These are beautiful too. Let me share these with you. Look at that. I love all these colors. Look at all the birds. Look at these flowers. They're just gorgeous. Yeah. But everything is created from your state of being. Your ideas come from there. Your thoughts, your speech, your actions. Everything comes from the initial state of being. This is why I encourage you all to consciously create your state. From the minute you open your eyes. With excitement and exploration and discovery for the day ahead, with a whole bunch of gratitude that you've already been given the day to do with what you want with it. Because, you know, factually, you have the free will and choice to do whatever it is you want in this experience. But to consciously create your state so you could get the most out of the experience would be the wisest thing for you. Look at these flowers. You know, I just want a big flower. I really do. Yeah. Big backyard with a big flower garden. Yeah, I do. I want a flower garden. You know what? And I love it. And I have to show you guys all, you know. Oh, she's going to stop and poop anyway, so I'll let her do that. She's doing it on purpose because because she knows there's dogs across the street, so she likes to drop her load, you know. But look, I'll turn the camera away as I... Hold on, big head. And there we go. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just tying up this bag. And you know, I really wanted to show you guys. Okay, big head, just follow me. So, my cousin's little daughter, I love to bug her. Look, this is her. I gotta show you. This is her little house. Yeah, and she's got a flower garden beside it. A little house with her trampoline, you know? And this is her little house in there. So, and she's got, you see? Little house. But why I show you guys that is because I keep teasing her every time I see her that I'm going to move into her little house with her flower garden because I love her flower garden. But she actually gave me permission to. I told her she's going to wake up one morning and find me in her little house. You know? Okay, Biggie Boo. Come on, follow me now, Mama. We're going to get this walk going. Yeah, come on. You're the one that wanted to sway the direction and come back that way. Well, guess what? Now you're going to have to deal with the consequences of that, dog. Yes. Because it's already warm out here. Very much so. But guys, everything comes from your state of being. And I'm going to encourage you all to check that today. Because anything that you cannot say, oh, you're sad, and expect not to have ideas and thoughts and words and actions that are depressing and that actually support that. Because anything that you claim over your life, your body's going to support that for you. And the universe supports that too. So any choice of also your state of being is going to be supported by the universe also. So why it's so important that you got to watch what you're doing. Because whether you realize it or not, and whether you're in full consciousness or not, you are being fueled and supported by the entirety of the whole universe. Whether you're restricted from it, from your belief systems or not, that's your business. But facts remain facts. This is not fiction I'm talking about, eh? I don't do that. I do the real raw talks. Truthful, loving talks all the time. Why? Because my state of being is universal love primarily. So all my ideas, thoughts, speech, and actions come from that fuel first. Nothing but. But where does your fuel come from? Your fuel comes from your state of being that you embody. Every day, even if it's unaware. This is why you have to become aware and consciously create. What does consciously create your state mean? Well, choose better feelings for yourself. Speak highly of yourself. Do not speak down upon yourself because your body does not know that. It's a contradiction to the fuel. It's a contradiction to that unconditionally loving state of being that you're born into. So everything that is unloving in your belief systems actually restricts you from loving yourself 100%. And that's why it's so important to go in there and break all that down. Because that is unconsciously creating your state. And this is why I tell you to consciously create your state. No matter what. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what. All the time. Don't worry about her. Yeah. There's way too many countries that said dogs are food, number one, and dogs are wild. So it seems like all of these newcomers to Canada that cross me, they get very, 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 very scared very, very fast anytime they see my dog. Yeah, the big bad biggie. Oh, the big bad biggie, 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 boo. Yeah, I'm grateful. You know, I came out here late because I had to shower and I had an appointment this morning because my bike is getting fixed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. And yes, I have an electric bike, but, you know, I can't find the right charger for it, it seems. So my regular bike is being fixed now, today, so that I can ride about. Yeah. I can't wait. And like you said, as long as all the parts are on this bike, it's coming back to you like brand new. And I was like, whoa. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Yeah. Came and collected that bike for me this morning. This is the same gentleman that I met. My doctor's appointment. Yeah. He came and got the bike like he said he would. Yeah. But you see, I know why I'm meant to know him also. Yes. Because he's on a healing journey. And he believes at 77 that his prognosis doesn't look good for him. Well, I told him this morning that everything can be reversed. And I told him the 2 things that he needed to get on it to reverse it right away. If you all want those 2 things, well, you're going to have to sign up for my mentorship program. Because there's very simple steps to making sure you consciously create the best state possible for yourself, which is love. Because love heals all. Yeah. And do you know that love frequency, the 432 hertz, actually lowers your blood pressure and it stabilizes your body into harmony? Well, that's the frequency of the new earth. There's no central nervous system fucking bucks. No way. It's all soothing and calming and nurturing. Nothing's nurturing if it's firing off your central nervous system into a fearful state all the time. Guaranteed. So if you If you know about the Rockefeller shift, even in the music frequencies from 432 to 440 hertz, you're going to understand. They took all music, the conformity of it, and they put it so that anything we're listening to tweaks our central nervous system. Always in a state of fight, flight, or freeze. Always in a state of fear, just by the frequency that we're hearing. Why? Because that's the easiest way for you to be manipulated, number one. Number two, that's how it keeps you asleep and locked into their systematic slavery system. You know, schools do not teach you to be successful. Schools streamline human beings into conforming into what is needed for society. They don't teach you what you need for you. No, they don't. They teach you how to conform to the societal norms. That's what this school construct is all about. If school was all about mastering our energetic capacities, it would be a lot different, eh? To master the creator in us, to master self-love. Nah, you know, this whole construct in the system and everybody feeding into it. And they seem to believe that money is their truest victory and their truest win. And it's not. It's the farthest thing from it. Actually, because what are you doing to get all that money? How much life force and energy have you put into getting that money? And then how much of that money have you paid back into the system to keep the whole system alive? That's unloving. I don't care who you are. The more money you have, the more influence you have in this world, and the more you're paying in and feeding into the system. Simple. That's how I see you. I don't see people with big bank successful. No, I don't. I see them servicing the system. Okay? I don't care who it is. And yes, I will tell them right to their face. Me, I don't care. I speak truth. And you know, when somebody's a lying person to themselves, they can't be truthful to another. No fucking way. No, they can't. They're just as wishy-washy as their fucking state of being is. Simple as that. And if they're not solid, stop giving them your life force, people. Big time. Because they're just as good as their state of being. And every idea, thought, spoken word, and action comes from that state. Well, I'll tell you, I'm a solid individual, fired up, ready for life, you know, and anything coming at me or me, I don't care. Because nothing means nothing to me. Nope. That's the joy of this life. We get to put meaning on things. Well, you know what? I don't put meaning on things. I just love everything unconditionally. Even the poison pits of hell, I love them too. Why? Because they got a role to play in my life. To remind me what it looks like when you don't heal. And you can't be whole, and you can't be loving, and you can't be truthful. Just motivates me to be more of it. For all those that can't be it. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Have a magical day. Today's Saturday. Make the magic happen. All kinds of stuff going on if you're in Montreal. I know about the Highland Games going on. I know about, even here on Duff Court behind me, you can see there is a festival that's going to happen today. It's my niece's birthday, so if you happen to catch this live, I love you, I love you, I love you. And it's my son's 23rd birthday tomorrow. Yes, it is. I'm excited. Guys, make the magic happen. I love you all. Have a great day. And remember, consciously create your state, because everything comes from that. Everything that, the ideas that are jack in the box, because that's what happens, that fuels into thoughts and then fuels into speech and actions. All that comes from your state of being and what's stored in your being. So you got to clear that stuff out and align with your true power and your true fuel for the experience to get the most out of it. I encourage you all to do it. Love yourself enough. I love you all. Peace.